Have you ever considered that a simple itch might be a quiet signal from your body? It's so easy to brush off itching as just a minor annoyance, but what if it's something more, something trying to get your attention about a deeper issue? In today's video, we'll explore the unexpected meanings behind persistent itching in specific areas of your body, signs you shouldn't ignore. Stay with us as we reveal the 3 crucial spots where itching could be a subtle clue pointing to serious health concerns, such as diabetes, liver issues, or even inflammatory breast cancer. Understanding these signals could be the key to early detection, timely intervention, and better long-term health. This insight could potentially save your life. By watching until the end, you'll learn how to better listen to your body and take proactive steps to safeguard your health. Your well-being is invaluable, and this knowledge could truly make all the difference. So, let's begin this important journey together. If you're not subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our videos. Your support truly means the world to me. If this video resonated with you, please like and share it to help spread these crucial lessons. And if you enjoyed the topic, comment 1 to let me know. If not, comment 0 to share how I can improve and make future videos more helpful. Let's dive in. Itchy hands and feet, unexpected warnings you can't afford to ignore. Itchy hands and feet are something many of us have experienced at some point, an inconvenience we tend to brush off as dry skin or an allergic reaction. But what if that persistent itching, with no clear cause, is actually your body's way of sounding the alarm? What if this nagging sensation is trying to alert you to a much more significant issue brewing beneath the surface, something you might not even have thought to consider? It's easy to dismiss itching as trivial, but in some cases, it can signal more serious, underlying health problems. Take, for example, diabetes, a condition affecting millions around the world, often silently. When blood sugar levels are poorly controlled, dehydration can set in, leading to excessively dry skin. But that's only part of the problem. High blood sugar also hampers circulation, especially in the extremities like the hands and feet, leaving these areas deprived of proper blood flow. This creates a perfect storm for itching, dry skin coupled with poor circulation. But the itching doesn't stop at the surface. This persistent discomfort can be a sign of nerve damage known as diabetic neuropathy. Imagine your nerves struggling to communicate properly with your brain, sending constant signals of irritation that feel impossible to ignore. The more you scratch, the worse it becomes, often damaging your skin. And once the skin is compromised, it becomes vulnerable to infections, a situation that can spiral into serious complications. For those with diabetes, wounds may not heal easily, and infections can spread quickly, potentially leading to severe consequences like ulcers or, in the worst cases, amputations. All of this stems from what seemed like a simple itch. But diabetes isn't the only hidden threat linked to itching hands and feet. There are other serious health conditions that could be lurking beneath the surface. A serious condition that can cause this type of itching is biliary cirrhosis, a liver disease that remains unfamiliar to many, yet deserves our attention, especially in its early stages. One of the primary symptoms of this condition is itching, particularly in the palms of the hands and soles of the feet. This itching often intensifies at night, making it hard to ignore. Biliary cirrhosis occurs when the bile ducts in the liver become damaged, leading to a buildup of bile and, ultimately, liver damage. It's a progressive disease, creeping forward slowly, and can have devastating effects if left untreated. Itching is one of the first signs your body might offer, a warning that you should never overlook. Imagine thinking you simply have dry skin, only to discover that your liver is deteriorating. Alongside itching, other symptoms, such as extreme fatigue, dark urine, and dryness in your eyes and mouth, may begin to surface. At first, these symptoms might seem unrelated, but when they appear together, they point to a serious issue that requires immediate attention. Left unchecked, biliary cirrhosis can progress to complete liver failure, a life-threatening condition. And throughout this process, your body has been trying to warn you through that relentless itch. It is unsettling to realize that something as common as itching could be linked to such significant health concerns, but this is the reality. Our bodies are constantly sending us signals, and it's up to us to listen. Many people endure chronic itching for weeks, months, or even years without realizing that it could be their body's way of alerting them to serious health issues like diabetes or liver disease. These conditions should never be ignored or taken lightly. The sooner you recognize the signs, the better your chances of managing the condition before it causes irreversible damage. If you're still with me and find this information helpful, please comment one below to let me know you're here, and we can continue to explore these vital lessons together. So, what should you do if you're experiencing itchy hands and feet that just won't go away? First and foremost, don't ignore it. Pay attention to how long the itching lasts and whether it's accompanied by other symptoms like fatigue, changes in your skin, or digestive issues. If the itching persists, especially without a clear explanation, such as allergies or skin conditions, it's time to consult a doctor. They can run tests to determine if something more serious is at play, whether it's high blood sugar levels indicating diabetes or liver dysfunction pointing to cirrhosis or other liver diseases. The truth is, itchy hands and feet are not just an inconvenience. They could be your body's way of sounding the alarm, signaling that something is wrong. By paying attention to these early signs, you may catch serious health conditions before they do more harm. Think of your body as an intricate system that constantly tries to communicate with you. Every itch, every unusual sensation could be a key to understanding what's happening beneath the surface. Don't wait for the symptoms to worsen or for more severe problems to arise. Be proactive about your health. If you notice these signs, take the time to investigate further. Your health and your life could depend on it. Itchy eyes, a sign of something serious? Itchy eyes, something many of us have experienced at some point. We often brush it off as a minor irritation, maybe caused by dust, dirt, or a mild infection like conjunctivitis. But what if persistent, unexplained itching in your eyes is trying to tell you something far more serious? Have you ever considered that your eyes could be signaling trouble with your liver? Many people don't realize that prolonged itching in the eyes, without an obvious cause, could indicate a deeper problem at play. Related to liver problems, particularly cirrhosis, a condition where the liver's ability to function becomes severely impaired. The liver is a vital organ, playing a crucial role in detoxifying the body, filtering harmful substances, and processing bile pigments. But when the liver becomes overburdened or weakened, it can no longer perform these functions effectively. As a result, toxins and bile that should have been processed by the liver begin to accumulate in the bloodstream, eventually reaching the capillaries in your eyes. When these delicate nerves in your eyes are irritated by these toxins, you start to experience that unbearable itching sensation. Imagine your liver as a tireless worker, constantly cleansing your body, keeping you healthy, and protecting you from harmful substances. But when this worker becomes overworked, unable to meet the demand, your body begins to show signs of distress. One of the first places to reflect this distress is your eyes. That seemingly harmless itch? It's not just an eye problem. It's a cry for help from your liver, signaling that something is wrong, that it's struggling to keep up. In this case, itchy eyes aren't merely a reaction to allergies or dry air. They are a warning that your liver is overwhelmed, unable to filter out toxins properly. This itch is one of the first clues that something serious is happening within your body. It's almost as though your body is telling you, pay attention, your liver needs help. Interestingly, traditional Chinese medicine has long recognized a connection between the liver and the eyes. There is an ancient saying, the liver opens into the eyes, which suggests that the health of your liver is directly reflected in the condition of your eyes. When your liver is under stress or weakened, it can have a direct impact on your eyes, leading to symptoms such as dryness, tiredness, excessive discharge, and, of course, persistent itching. It's fascinating to consider that your eyes might be a mirror, reflecting the state of your liver. So when something feels off with your eyes, it might not just be about the eyes themselves, but also about the health of your liver. This connection goes even deeper. When the liver is overloaded, it doesn't just affect the eyes, it sets off a chain reaction throughout your entire body. Imagine toxins accumulating inside your system because the liver, the body's detox powerhouse, can no longer keep up. This buildup can lead to a host of health problems, many of which may begin with seemingly minor symptoms like itchy eyes. These subtle signs are often your body's first attempt to grab your attention before the more serious damage sets in. Unfortunately, many people remain unaware that prolonged itchy eyes, without an obvious cause, could be related to liver problems, specifically cirrhosis, a condition where the liver's function becomes critically compromised. As the liver struggles to detoxify, toxins accumulate, affecting not only your eyes but the rest of your body, too. Ignoring these early signs could mean missing an opportunity for timely intervention before things progress to a more dangerous stage. Don't overlook these subtle yet profound warnings your body is offering. The health of your liver might be telling you more than you realize, and addressing it sooner rather than later could make all the difference. An eye problem, it's actually a cry for help from your liver, signaling that something is wrong and it's struggling to keep up. Itchy eyes, in this case, are not simply caused by allergies or dry air. They are a warning that your liver is overwhelmed with toxins it can no longer effectively filter. This is your body's way of signaling that your liver is unable to keep pace with its detoxification duties. The itching you feel is one of the first clues that something serious may be unfolding internally, an early sign that something isn't right beneath the surface. It's as if your body is trying to tell you, pay attention, your liver needs help. According to traditional Chinese medicine, there has long been an understanding of a deep connection between the liver and the eyes. An ancient saying tells us that the liver opens into the eyes, meaning the health of your liver is reflected directly in the condition of your eyes. When your liver is weakened or under stress, it affects your eyes, leading to symptoms like dryness, excessive discharge, fatigue, and, of course, persistent itching. It's fascinating to think that your eyes can act as a mirror, reflecting the state of your liver. So, when your eyes begin to feel off, it's worth considering whether the issue might not just be with your eyes, but with your liver. This connection goes even further. When the liver becomes overloaded, it doesn't only affect your eyes, it triggers a chain reaction throughout your entire body. Imagine toxins building up inside you, because your liver, the body's detox powerhouse, can't keep up with its tasks. This toxic buildup can lead to a range of health problems, many of which may start with seemingly minor symptoms, such as itchy eyes. These subtle signs are often the first attempts your body makes to get your attention, warning you before serious damage begins. Have you ever experienced persistently itchy eyes for no clear reason, only to brush it off as a minor annoyance? Now, imagine if those itchy eyes were a signal that your liver is in trouble, that your body can no longer process toxins as it should. This is far from a trivial issue. It's a serious health concern, one that could gradually escalate into something much more significant if ignored. What's even more alarming is that itchy eyes could be just the beginning. If left unchecked, liver problems can worsen, eventually leading to more pronounced symptoms such as extreme fatigue, dark urine, and even jaundice. Your body is giving you these early warning signs in an effort to prevent further damage, but only if you're paying attention. Don't wait for what seems like a small irritation to turn into a major health crisis. If you're experiencing persistent itching, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms like tiredness or digestive changes, it's time to take action. Don't be one of those people who dismisses itchy eyes as a trivial issue. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and overlook the subtle ways our bodies communicate with us. But those persistent itchy eyes might be telling you something much more important than you realize. This could be your liver's way of pleading for help, asking you to address the underlying issue before it escalates into something more serious, like cirrhosis. The liver is an essential organ, tirelessly working behind the scenes to keep you healthy every day. When it begins to falter, it doesn't always make its struggle obvious. Instead, it sends out quieter signals, like itchy eyes, hoping you'll notice and take action before things worsen. So, the next time you experience that itch, think beyond the surface. Ask yourself, could this be more than just a minor irritation? Could it be a sign that something deeper is going on inside? Take care of your liver, because it works hard to take care of you. Don't ignore the signs when they first appear. Early detection and intervention are vital for maintaining liver health. If you suspect your liver might be struggling, whether due to persistent itching or other signs, don't wait. Seek help and address the issue before it becomes a more serious health crisis. Your liver needs you as much as you need it. If you're experiencing itchy eyes or other concerning symptoms, it's important to make it a priority to see a doctor. It's always better to be proactive, addressing potential health issues early, rather than waiting until the problem has worsened. Early intervention can make all the difference, ensuring that you receive timely care before conditions develop into something more serious. Itchy breasts, an early warning sign about your health you can't ignore. In addition to itching, other common symptoms of inflammatory breast cancer may include redness of the breast, swelling, and a thickening of the skin that resembles the texture of an orange peel. These symptoms can be accompanied by warmth or tenderness in the affected area, which may become painful. What's most alarming, however, is how quickly these changes can occur. Inflammatory breast cancer can progress rapidly, within weeks or months, making early detection and prompt treatment critical for the best possible outcome. Why itching should never be ignored. So why is this itching such an important warning sign? Because inflammatory breast cancer doesn't behave like typical breast cancers. Rather than forming a lump that can be felt, it invades the lymph vessels in the skin, causing a range of visible symptoms, with itching being one of the most common early indicators. The rapid progression of this disease means that the window for early detection is much shorter than with other types of breast cancer. By the time many women seek medical attention, the cancer may have already spread to nearby lymph nodes or other areas of the body, making treatment more difficult and the prognosis much more severe. Imagine feeling that persistent itch and brushing it off for weeks or even months, thinking it's insignificant. By the time you realize it isn't going away, the cancer could have already started spreading. This is why it's so vital to stay vigilant about your body's signals, especially when something like persistent itching in your breasts doesn't have an obvious cause. Don't wait until more serious symptoms appear, because by then, it might be too late to catch the disease in its early stages. Accompanying symptoms to watch for. If you're experiencing persistent itching in your breasts, it's important to pay attention to any other changes that might be occurring at the same time. Inflammatory breast cancer often presents with additional symptoms that should not be ignored. Redness, swelling, or a rash-like appearance on the breast are all warning signs that something more serious could be happening. The skin may also take on a rough texture, resembling the surface of an orange peel, and you may notice small lumps or nodes under the skin. It can be easy to dismiss these symptoms as benign skin conditions or as effects of changes in your diet or lifestyle. However, when they appear together, and especially when they persist over time, they could be early signs of inflammatory breast cancer. One particularly concerning aspect is that these symptoms tend to worsen at night. If you find yourself waking up frequently to scratch your chest or feeling discomfort that prevents you from sleeping, this could be a strong indicator that something isn't right. Another symptom to watch for is swelling in the lymph nodes, particularly under your arms or around your collarbone. If these areas feel tender or swollen, it's crucial to seek medical attention right away. Swollen lymph nodes can signal that the cancer has spread beyond the breast tissue, which requires immediate and more aggressive treatment. What to do if you notice persistent itching and other symptoms? The moment you notice persistent itching in your breasts, accompanied by any of the symptoms mentioned above, it's time to take action. Don't delay or assume the issue will resolve on its own. Schedule a visit to your healthcare provider for a thorough evaluation. Early detection is essential for effectively treating inflammatory breast cancer, and the sooner you address the issue, the better the chances for a positive outcome. Your health is precious, and your body is constantly trying to communicate with you. Ignoring persistent symptoms could mean missing out on early detection and treatment. If something feels off, trust your instincts and take proactive steps to care for yourself. Your well-being depends on it. The sooner you receive a diagnosis, the better your chances of effective treatment. Doctors will likely perform imaging tests, such as a mammogram or ultrasound, to gain a clearer view of the breast tissue and assess whether further testing, such as a biopsy, is needed. While the possibility of cancer may be terrifying, ignoring symptoms will not make them disappear. In fact, dismissing them could allow the disease more time to spread. Acting quickly can make all the difference. Catching cancer early means you have a better chance of treating it effectively, while waiting can lead to a more difficult and uncertain road ahead if the cancer has already advanced. Listen to your body, it could save your life. We often overlook or dismiss small signs, especially when they seem minor or easy to explain away. But persistent itching in the breasts, especially when the cause is unknown, should never be ignored. Your body has an incredible way of signaling when something is wrong, and it's crucial to pay attention. Don't let a seemingly small symptom go unchecked, as it could be your body's way of alerting you to a serious underlying condition. It's important to recognize that, as we age, our bodies may provide subtle clues that something isn't right. Itchy breasts might seem insignificant, but they could be a signal that your body needs attention. Even if you're not experiencing the more severe symptoms typically associated with cancer, it's always worth paying close attention to persistent changes. Preventative care and vigilance are key to protecting your health. Beyond simply being aware of specific symptoms, one of the most powerful tools you have is preventative care. Regular checkups, mammograms, and self-exams are all critical components of detecting breast cancer early. Don't wait until something feels wrong before seeking medical advice. Routine screenings can detect cancer before it shows symptoms, greatly improving your chances of a full recovery. If you're still watching and find this video helpful, please comment 3 below to let me know you're with me. Your health is your most precious asset, and it requires continuous attention and care. No matter how small a symptom may seem, if it persists and doesn't improve, it's always worth getting checked out. An itchy breast may seem minor, but it could be a signal of something much more serious. By being proactive about your health, you can catch potential problems early, get the treatment you need, and continue living a long, healthy life. As we conclude this important discussion, it's clear that even the smallest symptoms, like persistent itching, can sometimes be signs that something serious is happening beneath the surface. Your health is your most valuable asset, and paying attention to these subtle signs can make all the difference in catching dangerous diseases early. What have you learned from this video? We'd love to hear from you. Share one thing you've learned in the comments below and how you plan to incorporate it into your life. Whether it's being more vigilant about your health or seeking medical advice for unusual symptoms, your experiences and insights could help others on their health journey too. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content that empowers you to take control of your health. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for watching, and remember to take care of yourself. Your body is always speaking to you, so never stop listening.